Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of World of Wrestling. I know it's been a couple of months since I last done one of these, but I would like to bring up an interesting topic. And I think I have mentioned this before in my previous episodes of Michael's Corner, World of Wrestling. But I wanted to mention it again because it seems like these wrestling promoters don't understand what I'm coming from. So now I am going to do this episode again in hopes that everyone understands what I'm coming from. As a wrestling promoter, it is very important that you not only put the name of the venue on where your wrestling show is going to be at. It is also important that you put the address in the poster as well so that fans can know where they're going, you know, so that they won't get lost and whatnot. Because if you don't put the address of the venue on where your show's going to be at, then how will the fans know where your wrestling show is at if you don't put down the venue or the address to the venue as well? How would they know where the show is going to be at? That to me is bad advertising, and I can see it. I've been I've been going to wrestling shows and I've been part of the wrestling community for years. And I have seen everything. And when you don't put the venue on where your show is going to be at as well as the address, how will wrestling fans know where your show is going to be at? It's bad advertising. You need to do a better job at promoting, advertising your wrestling events, especially when it comes to making posters. When you make posters, make sure you put the name of the venue of where your show is going to be at as well as the address. So then that way, people will know where to go, where to go. Because, and you also, you got to keep in mind, not everyone is on social media. Not everyone has a smartphone or Wi-Fi. So you got to put up posters, put up posters around town. So then that way, people will know where the show is at so that they can use their GPS on their vehicle on where they're going. You see what I'm saying? And there might be some wrestling fans taking an Uber or Lyft, and if they don't have the address, how are they going to tell that Uber driver or Lyft driver of where they're going? You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying this to be mean, and I'm not saying this to be rude. I'm not calling anybody out. But I am saying work on advertising your wrestling shows a little bit better. That is all we ask. We as wrestling fans that ask, do a better job at advertising your shows. That's all we ask. I'm not coming across as being mean, rude, or condescending. I'm Don't shoot at the messenger, okay? But there's going to come a time and point if you want your promotion to even survive. Because I do see a lot of wrestling promotions come, come and go. And if you don't want your wrestling promotion to go way down, then do a better job at advertising your wrestling shows. Do these simple things. Put the name of the venue of where your show is at, as well as the address. So that way, people will know where they're going. Okay? And that is really important as a wrestling promoter, because you guys hear me say this, as a wrestling promoter, you have duties and responsibilities. And if you can't do all of this, these simple things, then leave the business. It's all I gotta say. Well, that does it for this episode of Michael's Corner, World of Wrestling. Take care, you guys, and I will see you guys in the next episode.